Everybody's here only. Why somebody should come here? गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मनि सविलास महामोह ग्राह ग्रासैककर्मणि ग्राह ग्रासैककर्मणि। पेज 50। 63, page 60, shlok number 64. Sato vyomattvamapannam. What happened? Page 60 didn't get? Huh? Why don't you speak? Sato vyomattvamapannam vyomna sattam tulaukikaha tarkikāśāvagaccanti māyāyā ucitam hitat yadyatha vartate tasya तथा त्वं भाति मानतः अन्यथा त्वं भ्रमेणेति न्यायोऽयं सार्वलौकिकः again yadyatha vartate tasya तथा त्वं भाति मानतः अन्यथा त्वं भ्रमेणेति न्यायोऽयं सार्वलौकिकः न्यायोऽयं सार्वलौकिकः. We were seeing the portion of Akash Brahma Vivek or Akash Srishti, and this portion was from 68th verse to 76th verse. Akash Brahma Vivek. And in this portion of Akash Brahma Vivek, what was mentioned was that when we use the word that the space is existing, existent is space, so we have an intellectual error that the space is the main one and existence is on the space. When you use the word space is existing, then so there is a space which is substance and existence is the property, or it is the one which is adjective, existent is space, all things. So main thing is the space, and it is supported by the action of existence, existing. So this way we make somewhere space as reality. We heard that yesterday. Space is real and existence is the dependent thing on the space. So what is dependent naturally is less important than the which on which something is dependent. So we had seen this point yesterday, in detail. With the space, with everything we have said that this is existing, that is existing. This is the reality. And therefore when we see the world, we have a notion this is real. World is real. World is real because reality is superimposed on the object. You had heard that it's real. It has, rather than discriminating and finding out that there are two experiences with every worldly experience. One is experience of the object and other is experience of the existence of object. So these two experiences are mixed up. Both are two different things, but they are jumbled up, they are mixed up by our intellectual mistake. And we make the existence as secondary matter, as finite. Always we make existence as finite. Moment you say existence of an object, because object is finite and therefore existence also is finite. So we always experience the finite existence. Existence of boy, existence of woman, existence of object. So existence is limited in time and space as per our experience. And different, we have many existences. Existence of this is 10 objects are there, so we have 10 existences. 10 objects are there, so we have 10 existences, not one existence, 10 existences. Existence of this is different, existence of this is different. So what is the problem if we have many existences? What is the problem? If we have many existences, what will the problem? All existences will be bound. Then you are saying existence should have only name and form. Then there are many problems. Problem number one will be in samadhi and deep sleep. Then there should be no existence. Because if existence is always with name and form, then in where there is no name and form, there will be no existence. This is the first problem. Second thing is that between two different existences, there should be non-existence. Then only there can be two existences. Like you say, there are two fingers. So between two fingers, there should be absence of finger. So if you say there are many existences, so many existences are supported by non-existence. And then you have to say that non-existence is existing. That will be contradiction. Because again existence has come. So that non-existence will be existing. Generally, this is what our concept is, that there are many existence of things there. So in the deep sleep, when you hear about non-existence, when you hear about existence, in the deep sleep, there is existence without time and space, and you woke up, then what will happen to that existence which was without time and space? If that existence was without time and space and you woke up, then what will happen? What has happened to that existence which was, and now I am seeing the existence with time and space. Either deep sleep I should have no experience then. But deep sleep I was there because I recorded that I slept well. That was somebody without time and space. Existence was there in deep sleep. And when I woke up, there is existence with time and space. And now the question is that existence which was without time and space and this existence which is with time and space, what is the relation between them? This will be false. Why? Because this existence itself becomes non-existent. Existence, if you think it is a property, that itself disappears. So we say this is no longer existing. So this existence will be false. What we say, this existence will be false. Our existence, our understanding of existence will be false because everything disappears and is non-existence. But that existence which is there in the deep sleep will always be there because it is not in time and space. And therefore existence cannot be with something. Hope it is clear. Try to see it from all various levels, that why I am saying this existence is not possible. And then if you say that thing was non-existence now, everything will become non-existent. By everything will become non-existent. If everything becomes non-existent, there will be existence of non-existence. And if there is existence of non-existence, if there is existence of non-existence, then that existence will be without any name and form in the pralay. See, like that. Right now? So existence cannot be with any name and form. And therefore when you say such word, that existence of an object, this is false word, because it is existence not of the object but object of existence. Let's now move to 64th verse, which we have already seen. Satah vyomatmamapannam. You heard that Satah means of the existence, vyomatmam exists. Of the existence, the spaceness has come on the existence. Spaceness has come on the existence, and not that existence has come on the space. This is laukikaha, worldly people say like that. And this is also said by tarkikaha. Tarkika means logicians, etc. Mayaya uchitam hitat. This is apt for Maya, because Maya has done this mischief. In the mental mischief. It is a mental mischief, showing something else somewhere. Getting my point? Normally what we say, there are many things. हम लोग तो कुछ भी सोच लेते हैं. If you have thought this is existing, that is existing, book is existing, paper is existing, all will become non-existent then. If all will become non-existent, then you will say that all the name and form are non-existing ultimately. Then that existence of everything will become false. If existence of everything is becoming false, then is there some truth or only false is there? Then it was said, no, it is not that. There is an existence which is without form and name. If you are not understanding, relax. Then it is said in 65th verse, Asha is not understanding. Understanding? Okay, good. So, yad yatha vartate tasya tathatvam bhati manatah. 65th verse. Yad yatha vartate. Whenever object enjoys a particular status, tathatvam bhati manatah, then it is appreciated as it is. Knowing the object as it is called the right knowledge. Yad yatha, as it is, I understand, or it illuminates also as it is. Like supposing sand is there, you see sand as sand, so that is called manata. Praman is right, but seeing the sand as mirage, the water, then that is called, you have opposite perception, which is called Brahm. Anyathatvam Brahmena iti. Anyathatvam is something else, it is seen, it is by Brahm. Brahma is by delusion. Nyayo yam sarvaloukikaha. This is the Nyaya. So something is there and you are seeing as something else. That is called seeing the post as a ghost. So that is called your Brahm. You are not using the right pramana. You have a mistake. You are mistaken there. When the property of something is superimposed on something else, if you had seen the pillar as a pillar, no problem. But the property of ghost is superimposed on the pillar and the pillar is seen as a ghost, then that is called Brahm. Brahm means delusion. Where something is not, you are seeing that. Existence is not the property of space. Existence is not the property of anything, and you are seeing every property, everything as property of, as existence as a property. Everything is existing. You have made it very real. You have made it a verb. You have made it an adjective. Getting it? Anyatha brahmen anyathatvam bhati. By brahmen, it is seen as something else. Nyayoyam sarva laukikaha. So this is apt because it is the worldly way. Something is not there. You are seeing it like that. ये तो आप भ्रम से देख रहे हैं. अच्छा, हाँ. अब see, I'll tell you. Supposing in the dream, let's go to the dream now. Before you had started the dream, there was dream consciousness, which is called dream seer, which was not having time and space. In the deep sleep, you had seer without time and space. And dream was just to start. Dream was just to start. And dream started. When the dream started, dream sun came, dream space came, dream air came, dream person came, dream car came. Ab now they all were false. So they should be seen as false. What is false should be seen as false. Why do I see it as real then? बोलना चाहिए तो ड्रीम ही तो है ये. Why do I see it as real? Why? Because the reality of the dream seer, is superimposed on the name and form of the dream object. And the reality and the dream seer is totally forgotten. It has gone somewhere else. धर्म कहीं का धर्म किसी में डाल दिया. Are you getting my? Reality is of the dream seer. But the reality of that dream seer is superimposed on something else. Because the reality of the screen is superimposed on the false film. Film cannot exist without the screen. But the reality of the screen is superimposed on the false film, which cannot exist independently. And I say there is nothing called a screen. कहाँ से reality दिखी भाई? It is when you wake up, then you understand that, oh my God, that was not real. That real, I was getting a lot of beating in the dream. People were beating me. Actually, it is not real. Because tell me, it is no longer there. Something is unreal when you cannot repeat it. Today or at some time, your past body or past childhood was unreal because you cannot have the same childhood back. Your youthfulness was unreal because you cannot bring back the same youthfulness and youthful days again. You cannot bring back that experience again. So, the reality, please note my point, if it was anything which is negated, which is negated means it is not as it is, then it will be classified as unreal. If it is not as it is, it will not be considered as true. But something false is appearing as true. That means it has borrowed existence from somewhere. Because no false can appear as true unless it has borrowed truth or existence from somewhere. False cannot borrow truth from the false. The truth, the appearance of truth in the false is a borrowed existence. Okay, na? The truth, the false name and form do not appear false to us because it has borrowed its existence from the false, from the truth. And we don't know that from whom it was borrowed. Because we don't know from that from whom it was borrowed, and therefore we think it is its own property. It is something like that somebody very poor but he came with very nice coat and very nice tie and dressed up very nice expensive jewelries or expensive car he came. And you knew that he is very poor, he can't afford a bicycle also. Then your question will be, from where he got it? He stole or he borrowed? How come he got everything here? ठीक है ना? When you know that these names and forms are not true because this will disappear, this will be not at it as it is. While it is seen, why I am seeing it is real? Because it has been on credit. उधार का लिया है. हाँ? And I don't know that from whom the credit has been taken. And therefore, all the non-existent things appear as very much solid existent. All the non-existent things appear as if this is the only existence. So much real is there in the dream. Okay? One more question. This borrowing has been done. Tell me, who has borrowed it? Who has lended? Who has given the non-existing thing the money of existence? Tell me, our own misunderstanding. Not that something external has been. It is an internal thing. Our wrong intellect has borrowed and given it. It is not reality. Don't think from outside something is borrowed and outside. It is we have given that. Nobody else has given that. Oh, the issue which troubled you, only you gave importance to that. Nobody else. That was your intellectual problem. Not that he said I am very important, therefore you said I am very important. And you are important. He only said, he did not say. But I only gave importance to that sorrow or to that joy or leave it. Leave it is very important. आपकी बुद्धि ने ही, your intellect has superimposed the existence on the object. Not that anybody else has superimposed. Your intellect has done this. Which is child of Maya. Maya ne hi kaam kiya. Maya has entered your intellect and working from there. Oh my God, I think I should change the headquarter. No, you cannot change so easily. Maya is sitting, and what is not real, it is showing it as a reality. And what is totally real, unconditioned, it is hiding everything. It is hiding that which is without time and space and object. It has totally hidden that. Because if you know that, you will think this is unreal. Therefore, it is hiding everything there. Oh. Like some people in India, income tax people had put a raid. So when they found out, so no, nothing was found, nothing. But it was a good luxurious house. And they showed, but your salary is only this much. How can you afford such a big party? How can you afford this? Ultimately, one of the person went to washroom. And when he went to washroom, he slipped slightly. Or he hit the wall. When he hit the wall, he didn't get hurt, but he hit the wall. He felt wall is hollow. Because from tapping you can know whether the wall is really solid or it is hollow. Then he got the people there and he broke that particular wall and it was all full of rupees. It was full of crores of rupees. This is called black marketing, what you call. Because if that is known, then he will be caught. So this work, and he is IS. He is an officer or engineer. Imagine that. Black money, what you call, not little black money, it's crores. Little black is not called black. You have black money. Huh? No? You don't have black money. ये क्या हो गया? You don't have any black money. All is white. Achha, achha. In the bank. Okay. Chalo bhai. So, are you getting my point? भाई माया ने ही तो किया ये काम. In the dream, who had hidden the dream seer which was not having time and space? It is Vikshep Shakti. Who has hidden dream seer? It should be known. But it is not known, it is there, still it is not known. If I had known the dream seer in the dream, I wouldn't be affected by the dream problems. Because I am untouched by the dreamer. This is false. But I'm crying, I lost my wife or I lost my money. What? Because money was a reality, therefore you lost it. But what about the reality of the dream seer, whose reality is being borrowed? यहाँ पे बहुत धांधली हो गई. This is where the whole corruption is there. It's an intellectual corruption. I hope you are understanding where is the mistake. ऐसे आप भागो फिर. You give reality to something. After that there is importance. After that there is joy and sorrow. Then after that worldliness is there. Let us now see 66th verse. Evam shruti vicharat prang yatha yat vastu bhasate vicharena viparyeti tatastachintyatam vyat. Prak shruti vicharat. Prak means before. Before you had inquired from the Upanishad, yatha yad vastu bhasate. So, as something was there, whatever way something was seen, in that way only I appreciated it. There was nothing called something more is there. We had not heard what is Chaitanya, what is existence without name and form, without in the deep sleep. We had not known. Like in the dream, when the dreaming is going on, you are not aware that there is infinite dream seer. I am different from this dream. It doesn't matter if alarm goes on. So, in the dream, you are not. In the dream, you are not concerned about that. Huh? Lights are there. They are thinking income tax people have put a red. I was talking about the same thing. तो उन लोग को लगा, गौरी को भी लगा ऐसा. And Kriti got scared. Then where from income tax people have come? Who will come and raid here? After coming, they will give some money. I am giving you donation to the ashram. It happened somewhere. Somewhere one thief came to steal. He didn't get anything. Ultimately, it happened. He kept money and put a note that I did not know that you are poor. So this is the money I came to steal, but I didn't got anything. This is the money for your regular expenses. Yeah, कौन आएगा? No, the goes on. Evam Shruti Vicharat Prak, before the scriptures has said, we had not known, we saw everything as its face value. What is it called? Yad Vastu Yatha Bhasate, I thought it is like this. That is reality. Like in the dream, you saw dream dog, I saw it is dream dog. It is. I don't know dream body, but because I did not know dream seer, everything was very, very real. And I am carried away by that. This is all carried away. Somebody is telling this story, I got carried away. Even if it is false story. Like the child goes in this film, he gets carried away. He doesn't know that this is false. There was something called 3D film long back. So 3D film came with the goggles were there. Some glasses were there. And sometime truck used to come. Some people ran away. Initially when it came, the truck was so real that they ran out of the hall. So it is appearance only. So evam shruti vicharat prak yatha yad vastu bhasate vicharena viparyeti. By inquiring, by rectifying, you discover that viparyeti means these two are reversed. Existence is not our attribute, existence is a substance. Existence is substance and not attribute. Viparyati means role reversal. Role reversal. Understand the role reversal? That is called role reversal. I'll tell you how the role reversal came. When I was very small, so I went to somebody's house for taking donation for Chinmaya mission. I must be 16, 17 years of age. Some big businessman was there. He said, okay. Then we were very young boys. He said, why you all have come? He said, see, we are having this project. This is the amount. He said, please see, this is this. He made us wait and stand all these things. When I came being brahmachari, he came back to me. He didn't recognize me, but I recognized. My name and form are different now. And then he says, you know, brahmachari ji, I want to contribute for this project. He did not know that I had come along. Whatever you will say, I will do that. आप जो बोलिएगा करेंगे. Pranam. ये role reversal हो गया. Now I was standing and he was sitting. I was sitting and he was standing. Old person. Very old person, because we were boys. We must be 16, he must be 80. So when that was the case, we used to stand, because he was a big officer, a big businessman. So we were standing outside. Then he allowed us to come in his chamber. There's one of the friends, he said, sir. Today he came to meet me. He was standing outside, I was sitting in my room. It's called role reversal. ऐसे role reversal हो जाता है. When the child is child, they say, this child is, he is the son of Mr. Mishra. Supposing that son becomes very big, now they say he is a father of Mr. N.C. Mishra. Role reversal हो गया. What was adjective has become noun, and what was noun has become adjective. Got my point? Supposing his name is Rakesh and father's name is Suresh. So Suresh's son, now Rakesh's father, who was adjective has become noun, and who was noun has become adjective. This is called viparya. Because he is known now. Now they say he is the son of, he is the father of that person. We call viparya. I hope understanding. By vicharena. If you have not done vichar, this role reversal will not. Tataha tat chintyatam viyat. Let us have the, viyat means space. Let us have chintan of this now. चले चलते हैं साहब, और क्या काम है? चलते हैं. Let's move ahead. भिन्ने वियत सती शब्द. Please raise the volume. भिन्ने वियत सती शब्द भेदात् बुद्धेश्च भेदतः वायव्यादिष्वनुवृत्तम्. ऐसा शांत जाते हैं लोग. वायव्यादिष्वनुवृत्तम् सन्नतु व्योमेति भेदधीहि. Chalo, somehow we could cross. So he's saying bhinne viyat sati. This sati is sat, not sati savitri. This is sat. Sati is dvivachan. Sati is like mati, matayah. So sati is there. Dual case is there. Bhinne viyat sati. Viyat means space. Space and sat both are different. How do you say, sir? Because of two reasons. Number one, shabda bhedat. Both are different words. One is sat, other is akash. Sat and akash, two are different. Okay. Chale na? Both are different words. Because we never think as different. Because we have mixed it. We say existent space. So we never think existence can be something different also. We never think. Only here I am knowing it. Never it was taught in the school. These things are not taught, or foolish things are taught. So existence and the space are two distinct things, different things. अच्छा. भाव समझ is there, therefore it takes a lot of time. Class में. Second point is little more crucial. What is second point? Buddhescha bhedatah. And there is the concept also is different about two. What is the difference? Concept is there. What is that? Second point. Vayuvadi. This is Vayu. U has become Va. Equivalent is there. Vayu plus Adishu. Again, this sandhi is there. Equivalent is there. Vayu Adi. Vayu adishu anuvrittam. Please get my point. The existence goes through space, through air, through fire, through water, through earth. But the space does not go through all. What is more pervasive is called substance. What is less pervasive is called attribute. What comes and goes is called attribute. What does not come and go is called substance. Please clarify, I am not very clear. How did you say that this existence goes through air? I feel space also goes through air, space also goes through fire, space also goes through water, space also goes through earth. How did you say that existence goes through air and space does not go through air? I am telling you, wait. Where is the time to wait? 10 minutes ceremony. Okay. I had given one word called Sarvagat and Sarvavyapi. Well, I remember that vaguely. I have a hazy memory about that. Don't ask what is there. I've already told. Sarvagat and Sarvavyapi. One is called pervading, other is called immanent. Not eminent. Immanent. E-double-M-A-N-E-N-T. Immanent. Please be careful. If you miss this point, you will miss this point. Like there is a wave and water. So there are three things: space, wave and water. Space pervades the wave and water. Space goes through wave and water. So space is sarvyapi in water and wave. But water is immanent in all waves. What is the material cause of something is immanent in the effect. Water is the material cause of the wave, therefore water goes in and through all waves. So water is sarvagat in all waves, but space is not sarvagat in all waves. Space is only sarvyapi in all waves. I hope you have not understood. Again I will say, please note, space is only giving accommodation. It is not the water. If space was water, anywhere space will be there, water will be there. Space is not the water. Space is giving the space. There are three kinds of limitations. One is limitation of space, something is here and not there. That is called limitation of space. Something is limitation of object. This is different, this is different. This is a limitation of object. So space and air, they have limitation of object. They are not sarvagat. Because water is not space. But space pervades the water. Are you getting my point? And therefore I use the word immanent in English. Sarvagat, immanent. I-double-M-A-N-E-N-T. That is called immanent. In and through. Material cause. Air is pervaded by space, but in and through the air, material cause of the air is not the space. Therefore, air is not the space. But existence is the in and through the air. Existence is in and through the fire. Existence is in and through the water. Existence is in and through the earth. Space is not there. I don't know, am I making some sense or only nonsense? Okay, I'll give you more easy example. Clear हो रहा है? अच्छा, बड़ी जल्दी क्लियर हो रहा है. तुम सुनती थी क्या इसको? मॉर्निंग क्लास? हाँ? अच्छा. I'll give you more example. How do you know something is substance? Substance is more pervasive and substance is more than what the attribute is there. Like the clay is the substance and the pot is an attribute because clay is much more at place rather than the pot. Clay is everywhere, but pot is not everywhere. अच्छा, थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. Let me go ahead. You just will make it more clear. There is a thought of space. Thought of space is pervaded by existence. But thought of space is not pervaded by external space. No, please guess slowly. Please. Thought of space is not pervaded by external space. Didn't get my point. Outer space will not pervade the thought. In the dream there is thought, but not the outer space. So outer space is not pervading the thought, but existence is there without the outer space. Outer space will not pervade the Maya, but existence will pervade the Maya. Oh, I'm understanding that. When you are in deep sleep and there is ignorance, space is not pervading ignorance. It is not there. But existence is pervading that ignorance. In the pralaya, there is no space, but Maya Shakti is there, unmanifest is there, that is pervaded by the existence. Oh, now I'm understanding little. So what is substance? Our problem is when I use the word substance. So automatically in our mind something comes visible and tangible. Vedanta says substance should be non-visible and non-tangible. Because anything which is visible and tangible is subject to decay and subject to going. Our whole concept is wrong. Okay? So space is not pervading the dream. Space is not pervading the deep sleep. Space is not pervading ignorance. Space is not pervading thought. But existence is pervading the dream also, deep sleep also, pralaya also, Maya also. Therefore, it is the substance. It is the one which does not go, which does not leave us, which is much bigger than the space, which is much more nitya than the space. This is a second level development. 3 level developments are there. Are you getting my point? If you are not getting it, please revise that. Acha? Because whole attempt of Vidyananda Swami is to separate existence. अब थर्ड लेवल पर आ जाते हैं. थर्ड लेवल क्या है? Please get my point. Generally, the substance and attribute are of the same level of reality. Wave and water is same level. Both share common realities. Generally. He is the son of. The son and father are of the same satta. You cannot say the Father is real, Son is unreal. You cannot say like that. It is of the same level. Because any relation is at the same level. Both are true. But this is a typical case where the substance is true, but the property is false. And give the example of that. Example is the snake and the rope. This is the snake of the rope. This is the snake of the rope. Other example I'll give you. This is the shape of the pot. Shape is a false thing. Shape is an attribute of mud. But because shape cannot be independently found, the shape is superimposed on the mud or the clay. If shape was something different, I could have extracted the shape from the pot and I'll give you the mud. I'll give you the shape of the pot, I'll take the mud. It is not existing such thing. The shape, something has no weight of its own. If pot was 5 kg, if the mud was 5 kg, the pot also will be 5 kg because the shape does not add to any weight. So existence, because it is non-negatable, but the space is negatable. In the deep sleep, in the dream, in samadhi, in pralaya, everywhere space is negatable. Therefore, space is a false attribute of the real existence. This is the third step. Okay, I'm tired now. Very difficult to all understand. Okay, whatever you say is fine. Let's have breakfast. But you had breakfast already. Achha, I have. I forgot. I did not know that I had breakfast. Breakfast time is over, I think. It is closed. Counter closed. I don't need puts are not counter closed. Okay. Our counter closed. I hope you have understood. Satvastadhika vrittitva dharmi vyomnastu dharmata dhiya satah prathakare bruhi vyoma kimatmakam. See what is written here. Sad vastu adhik vrittitvat. This existence is adhik vrittitvat, means more extensive, bigger everywhere. It's called adhik vrittitvat. Dharmi. This is substance. Dharmi means substance. Substance means that which will not go with the going and coming of the dharma. That's called substance. Like wave will come and go, but water will not come and go with the wave. Ornament will come and go, but gold will not come and go. That is called dharmi, which does not change or come and go because of the dharma. Vyom nastu dharmata. This vyom means space is the property. So you have to separate. Diya. Will separate how? Any instrument is there, I can separate. Diya. Diya means intellect. Intellect, you have to separate it. Prathak karakare. Intellectual separation is there. Bruhi. Bruhi means, please tell me, Vyom kimatmakam? Has Vyom any existence? Is the existence nature of is existence the nature of the space? It is not the nature of the space. Well, I all understand I understand. What you want to say, what is space is there, I understand. My whole actually head is full of space. Therefore I am not understanding. Yom kim atmaka. No, this Vedanta needs very subtle mind, and you have to think quietly, sit in your room, contemplate, go through each point once more, then it gets clarified. Otherwise it becomes little more confusing. And if it is clear, then you have to hold on that. That existence or Sat is not having any finitude, any space, etc. are coming and going. They are the false property of this real existence. Like the dreamer or the dream world is a false property of the real dream seer. It is a mountain of the dream seer, imaginary mountain of the real dream seer. Imaginary mountain of the real dream seer. Imaginary waterfall, Victoria waterfall. Imaginary Victoria waterfall of the real dream seer. It is the imaginary fire of the real dream seer. It is the imaginary earth of the real dream seer. As is there, similarly, this is the imaginary space of the real seer or existence. Hundreds and thousands of spaces will be seen, but it is, as it was, as it will be. I hope this point is little clear. It will get more clear if you do some homework. And homework is again go through the whole verses and whole talk. Then you will have more depth in understanding. Otherwise, you will forget by tomorrow. You will, because other samskar, other enjoy. Again, I'll assert whole day. This is true, that is true. He said like that. Whole day I am asserting the reality of name and form. And for 1 hour I am negating it. Not tell me 23 hours are powerful than this. So therefore, we will forget. It appears like, because all the time we are saying this is real, that is real. That samskar is very strong. Therefore, Vedanta is difficult. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.